morning. My name is Regina Pisa. I am Chair of Simmons Board of Trustees. It's my pleasure to welcome you to Simmons' 119th commencement ceremony and to welcome you to the MGM Music Hall at Fenway for commencement. 119 years of Simmons graduates is a time-honored history. Today we congratulate and honor you who are graduating, as well as all of the family, friends, and faculty whose work, support, and love made this day possible for you. It has been an extraordinary journey for all of us, but perhaps most of all, for you. Your perseverance, your grit, your leadership in the face of a global pandemic is unprecedented. Not just in our lifetimes, but in the lifetime of all of us gathered here this morning. Your leadership of yourselves, your peers, and Simmons have helped us all get to this day. As President Wooten has taught us, it is everyday leadership that powers successful people and institutions. I would also like to recognize the friends and families of our graduates, the moms and dads, the brothers and sisters, the grandparents, spouses, and partners, who have sacrificed so much to make today possible. This graduation over all others. Would the graduates please rise in turn to lead us in the applause of your family and friends. I've been doing these graduations for a number of years, and that was the most rowdy applause I've ever heard. Congratulations, you do have grit. Graduates, I'd also like to ask you to turn back this way, which you have already, and applaud the faculty sitting here behind me and the staff gathered throughout the MGM Music Hall to support this day. You join me and my fellow trustees in thanking them for their sacrifices, their flexibility, their creativity in making a great Simmons education and the best possible Simmons experience for you. Thank you, Simmons faculty, administration, and staff. These commencement exercises have their origins in medieval rituals. Members of our university community wear caps, hoods, and gowns. This tradition evolved from the Middle Ages, when faculty and students wore those items to keep warm in the drafty classrooms of medieval Europe. The colors and types of robes and hoods signified the degree earned by the wearer as well as the institution that granted the degree. Latin was the official language of education for hundreds of years. The use of Latin is still part of our academic rituals. Today, our most accomplished scholars will receive the designation cum laude, Latin for with honors. Honors are noted in your program. In earlier times, students proved their readiness for their degree by delivering an address before the assembled faculty. This is another tradition represented today by one graduate and one undergraduate student speaker, each representing their peers in the centuries-old tradition of student oratory. Thus, today is a day of looking back and looking ahead. We honor past traditions by wearing academic garb, listening to student orations, and using Latin phrases. And we look ahead to the future, represented by you, our honored graduates. We, the trustees of Simmons University, are proud of your accomplishments. We are confident you will carry the name of Simmons into your professions and communities with distinction, dignity, and pride. Congratulations. Now, please welcome Lynn Perry Wooten, the 9th president of Simmons University.
Thank you, Trustee Pisa. I'm delighted to add my congratulations to all our graduates and their family. To our graduating students, you are special to me. We started this Simmons journey together, and you have navigated so much during these past 4 years. A global pandemic, disruptions to learning, a social reckoning, and to arrive at this moment. You have the unique distinction of being the only undergraduate class in history to graduate from high school and begin college during the height of the COVID pandemic. And I know how special this moment is, particularly since many of you did not have the opportunity to participate in your high school's graduations. Today is your day. It's our day to honor and celebrate your hard work, your perseverance, and reaching this tremendous milestone. During your time at Simmons, you did what so many Simmons students do. You elevated your voice. You formed lifetime connections and friendships. Simmons has also changed you to think critically and to take risks academically, to explore your interests and passions. I can't tell you how proud I am of you. You've risen to that challenge through scholarship, service, and your many contributions to not only Simmons community, but the world. As many of you know, this year is also particularly memorable as Simmons celebrates the 125th anniversary. Our institution was founded for equality 125 years ago with the ideal that using education to advance social and economic equity. This is in our core DNA of this institution, and it remains the heart of who we are today, because we all know what President Wooten says, when Simmons leads, the world works better. But why is this? It's in large part to all of you. It's your determination. It's your courage. It's the careers you're going to pursue. It's the life path. It's how you do life work, not only in your profession, but in your community, how you become civics engaged, and in your personal life. It's every day how you show up to find purpose and meaning. Those characteristics combined with your Simmons degree will serve you well as you continue your studies or continue your career. So as you launch the next chapter, I hope you will carry Simmons with you. The commitment to doing well and doing good as inclusive leaders, wherever your path takes you. I'm reminded of the words of the late poet and civil rights activist Maya Angelou, who said, "I encourage you to live life, be courageous and adventurous, and perhaps most importantly, try to give us a tomorrow more than we deserve." I am confident you will use your talents and passions to create a better future for all of us, because this is part of the magics of Simmons. Today, Simmons is awarding more than 500 baccalaureate degrees and nearly 2,100 graduate degrees during the academic year. At this ceremony, I will confer your degrees on behalf of the trustees and our faculty. Thank you for our commencement planning team and all the staff and faculty at the university who made this day possible. On this day of celebration, we are also mindful and members of the Simmons communities we have lost. Please join me in a moment of silence as we remember students, staff, faculty, friends, alum, and former board members that are no longer in our presence, but live in our hearts, our memory, and our Simmons community. If you are able to stand or choose to stand, please join us for the invocation to be delivered by Dr. Gary Bailey, who also serves as the director of the Master of Social Work program.
Thank you, President Wooten. Let us silence the outside noise and center ourselves in this sacred moment of celebration and remembrance. Let us honor the memories of those who are not physically with us, but remain with us as ancestors upon whose shoulders we stand. As we come together on this momentous day, let us invoke the wisdom of the ages and the spirit of enlightenment that guides our path. We ask for blessings upon these soon-to-be graduates whose college journey was unexpectedly impacted by a global pandemic. Some may have stumbled a bit, and others have struggled to get to this moment, but they are here at last. Despite the challenges, they have persevered, demonstrating courage, strength, and resilience. They have learned that life is not lived only in the realm of the routine, but rather it is lived in its fullest. Life is lived in those extraordinary moments when we come together as teachers and learners, as thinkers and doers, to become more than we might ever have been alone. We pray that over time, that those gathered here today come to better understand that life is not lived in a straight path between 2 points, birth and death, or in this instance, becoming a university graduate. Life's meanings, its deepest meanings, will not come in the routine pursuit of such an end. They will come instead in those extraordinary moments when we encounter, respond to, and work in communion with others. Life reaches its high point of value and meaning when the individual transcends themselves in communion with another. It is for this that we came into the world, this communion and self-transcendence. We do not become fully human and humane until we give ourselves to each other in love and compassion, free of fear and free of judgment. When the adventure comes again, let them look back on this aspect of their journey. Let them remember the moments, the individuals, the experiences that challenged them the most. Remember those moments because they will embolden you as you go forward. When the next chapter begins, don't follow the path prescribed by someone else, and don't give in to fear. Let those graduates know that they do not have to follow someone else's script for their lives. As you prepare to graduate today and begin that next chapter of your life, try to make choices that will make you happy, but don't avoid discomfort. Do what is unexpected. Don't copy the status quo. Continue to define your own unique path. Let them know the meaning of Afro-Canadian spoken word artist Shane Kirkason's poem, We Are More. You are an experiment going right for a change. You are an idea in the process of being realized. You are young. Your culture strung together, then woven into a tapestry, and the design is what makes you more than the sum totals of your history. You dream so big that there are those who would call your ambition an industry. You are the abandoned hesitation of all those who can't wait, because you are choices. You are voices shouting, keep exploring. Each life unravels differently, and experiences are what make up the colors of our tapestry. And what's more is that you didn't just say, you made it be. So remember that your experience and belief in yourselves have made you the accomplished adventurers that you are. You and you alone are the only person who can live the life that writes the story that you were meant to tell. And the world needs your stories because the world needs your voices, every single one of you. As these soon-to-be graduates prepare for the next phases of their lives, help them to remember to do something that they love, something that matters. Help them to make choices so when they are older and look back on their lives, they feel proud of what they have done and of the lives that they have lived. Help them to know that the source of that pride won't be the things that they have acquired or even the recognition they have received or even a grade that they have gotten. It will be the lives that they have touched and the difference that they have made. As they stand on this threshold of new beginnings, let them not only reflect on the knowledge gained while at Simmons, but also on the values that define us as individuals. Let them carry forward the torch of learning, empathy, and compassion as they step into the world beyond. We ask that as these soon-to-be graduates embark on this next phase of their journey, that they may find joy in service and fulfillment in making the world a better place. Guide them to embrace the wisdom of Tagore, living lives without fear, with heads held high and minds open to knowledge and truth. Amanda Gorman, in her poem, The Hill We Climb, wrote, "And so we lift our gaze, not to what stands between us, but what stands before us. We close the divide because we know to put our future first. We must first put our differences aside. We lay down our arms so that we can reach out our arms to one another. We seek harm to none and harmony for all. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true, that even as we grieved, we grew, that even as we hurt, we hoped, that even as we tired, we tried, that we'll forever be tied together, victorious, not because we will never again know defeat, but because we will never again sow division. Bless the individuals gathered here with patience as they navigate new horizons, humility in the face of success, and a curiosity that fuels lifelong learning. Instill in them a deep sense of compassion for the less fortunate, generosity in times of challenge, and gratitude in their support systems. We give thanks and offer our prayers. Spirit of life, Creator, source of boundless compassion, we thank you for this day and the wisdom to recognize our gifts. Ashe and Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Bailey. Good morning, everyone. I'm Rayanne Butera, and it's my honor to serve as the Vice President for Student Engagement and Dean of Students here at Simmons. Each year, members of the graduating class respond to a call for submissions to be the student commencement speaker. As befits the class of 2024, there were a record number of interested students. A committee of faculty, staff, and a student leader heard the student speeches, and I was not surprised to learn that our students are passionate and articulate about their Simmons experience and their futures. Of those submissions, the committee selected Jessica Diane Cameron, candidate for Master of Science in Library and Information Science, to deliver the graduate student address. Jessica, please come up to the podium. Jessie will become an alumna in a few short hours in our widely known and highly ranked Library and Information Science program. Their focus on metadata and information organization has enabled them to develop a highly specialized skill set in the field. Originally from Germantown, Maryland, Jessica has been living in the Boston area for the past 13 years and is now settled in Revere. Despite juggling parenthood and a full-time job, Jessica has managed to excel in their academic pursuits. They work at Wentworth Institute of Technology as a systems analyst and formerly at a global technology company offering training, boot camps, and talent recruitment. They recently were inducted into Beta Phi Mu, Beta Beta chapter, the Honor Society for Library and Information Science. Their dedication to the field is further reflected in the independent study they undertook last semester, in which they created a thesaurus of printed puzzle types. Although they do not have any concrete plans after graduation, Jessica hopes to find work in taxonomy, metadata management, and/or database design. They possess a wealth of knowledge and skills, making them an ideal candidate for any organization looking to leverage their expertise. Jessie, what an amazing journey you've had, and I'm proud now to introduce you all to Jessica Diane Cameron.
Thank you. The day before my undergraduate graduation ceremony, May 20th, 2011, the world was supposed to end, according to some guy in California and maybe the Mayans. Obviously, that didn't happen. But at the time, part of me was wishing it had. After 4 years of college, I was completely burnt out and at an emotional low. I felt undeserving of the celebration and well wishes of my family and friends. And I wanted nothing more than just get out of town, marry my partner, and find a job in no way related to what I had studied. All I saw ahead of me was a career of hiding my flaws and incompetence. College had taught me that who I was wasn't enough, and I swore I would never go back to higher education again. Obviously, that didn't happen either. After years of random and unfulfilling jobs, an office temp role turned into a full-time position, and through it I discovered I had a knack for working with data. And once I realized I could combine that interest with a long-deterred dream of studying library science, I knew it was time to give this whole school thing another try. Some of us came to Simmons as a natural progression of our studies. For others, it was a fresh start, a new direction, even a risk. Regardless of background, we each came here looking for change, looking for more, and looking for ourselves. And Simmons welcomed us as we were, the messy, the anxious, the insomniacs, the perfectionists, the chronic academics, the underemployed, the social media addicts. Through all our quirks and flaws, Simmons saw something worthy in each of us, even if we couldn't yet see it ourselves. I'd like to ask each of you to close your eyes for a moment and think back on a time when you didn't feel like enough, when you didn't feel smart enough or strong enough, not good in some way or in every way. Okay, Now open your eyes, because I have some news. That's not you anymore. Whether it was years ago or last week, that is not the you of today, because this has happened. Because today we leave this school not who we were at the start of our Simmons journey. Yes, we're still anxious, messy, perfectionists, insomniacs, and so on. But we have also learned things we didn't know could be taught. We have found passions we didn't know we have. We have been transformed by our teachers, by our classmates, and most dramatically, by ourselves. Our friends and family have stood witness to our struggle and our growth as we waded through endless reading, spent countless nights poring over assignments, worked and reworked projects to perfection. And today they stand witness to a new step in that journey as we say goodbye to Simmons and prepare to enter or re-enter a world racked with struggle. A world that is not always so welcoming and accepting of our true selves. And we are now more equipped than ever to face it head on and enact much needed positive change. We have become forces to be reckoned with. So, my wish for you in the years ahead is this. If your life is a bit messy, let it be from an overflow of opportunities. If you find yourself lying awake at night, let it be from excitement at the possibilities of tomorrow. And if you choose to seek perfection, let it be aspirational, not self-effacing, because who you have become is more than enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica Diane Cameron. We are more than enough. So before I introduce the next speaker, I want everyone to know that this speaker was selected by the committee, not President Wooten, and you'll understand in a second. So, the committee has selected an undergraduate student to deliver the student address. Azima Solomon, would you please come up to the podium? As Azima is walking up, Azima hails herself from my home city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Woo, to all the Philadelphia fans here. But why Azima is unusual is, not only did Azima attend my high school, Philadelphia High School for Girls, she went to the elementary school where my mother taught for 30 years. But remember, I didn't pick the speaker, I didn't have any biases. Azima will receive her Bachelor of Science in Biology with a pre-dental track today. Over the last 4 years, Azima has been actively involved in various co-curricular activities and projects on campus and many facets of student life, including as a student researcher for the Office of the President. Additionally, she was a faculty student collaborative fellow, which allowed her to work with professors on their research and scholarship projects. In addition to her research work, Azima has been involved in various leadership and mentoring roles across campus and beyond. As a student coordinator in the Jennifer Eckert Center for Leadership and Engagement, she assisted with organizing and executing multiple events and activities for her peers. As she continued to expand her leadership portfolio, she received a role of a lead bridge mentor. She mentored incoming first-year BIPOC students to assist them in transitioning to college life, providing support and continuing mentoring throughout the year. Her involvement continued as the mentorship chair of the National Society of Black Women in Medicine, treasurer of the Black Student Organization. She volunteered at the Fenway Community Center and an IDID scholar for increasing diversity in dentistry at Tufts School of Dental Medicine, and an MV3 Foundation scholar. Azima's ultimate goal is to pursue a career in dentistry and earn a master's degree in biomedical science before matriculating in dental school. Azima, congratulations on your accomplishments. Yes, we are products of Abbott Elementary School System and happy to be here. Welcome.
Good morning, family, faculty, friends, and I'd like to give a very special good morning to the class of 2024. We have officially managed to Quizlet, DoorDash, and TikTok our way through these past 4 years of college. But before I begin, I would like to thank my mother for supporting me throughout this tumultuous journey. My mother gave birth to me when she was only 17 years old, and many people doubted that she would be able to care and provide for me as a single parent. But against all odds, she graduated from high school and raised an intelligent, radiant young Black woman. I am the first person in my family to graduate from college, but more importantly, I'm a proud daughter who is excited to say, "Mom, we did it." As I look into the audience, I can't help but to be proud of the resilient sharks I see swimming effortlessly before me. My fellow sharks, I want you to remember this day forever. I'm here to remind you that during our senior year of high school, we experienced a year unlike any other. We had to switch to remote learning in a matter of months. We didn't get to go on our senior proms. Our graduation ceremonies were held on Zoom, and we wore masks for so long that it became impossible to recognize someone's face without one. But even in the midst of a global pandemic, we chose to look at the glass as half full rather than half empty. And this mentality has allowed us to live fearlessly and has ignited a fire in us that is impossible to extinguish. I'd like to dedicate this speech to those who have overcome adversity and developed tunnel vision for success. Whether you are a first-generation college student, battling systemic racism, grieving the loss of a loved one, coping with imposter syndrome, or even taking organic chemistry for the third time, as I did, I want you to know that those burdens aren't meant to be carried alone. Don't be afraid to seek out mentorship and support, because when the weight of the world is on our shoulders, we must lift each other up. Every student needs a Dr. Canfield, a President Wooten, and a good therapist. I believe that these people were placed in my life to remind me that I am a human being, not a human doing. Thank you to Simmons University for giving me the opportunity of a lifetime. And to everyone in this room, I wish you nothing but success in your future endeavors. Congratulations to the class of 2024. We did it.
Once again, I'd like to thank Jessica Diane Cameron for her words and Azim and Salim. They were powerful. Both of you give us so much hope and inspiration. Like you, I'm honored to be standing among a group of people who are dedicated to making a better world for each and every one of us. Your speeches embody so much of the spirit of Simmons and offer a powerful reminder of all of our graduating students have overcome. We will now proceed with the conferring of the honorary degree. Simmons is proud this morning to honor a celebrated, prolific academic leader whose many achievements span political science scholarship and using education to empower women around the world. She will be presented by Provost Stephanie Kosser. In the afternoon's commencement exercise, we will also extend an honorary degree to award-winning economic historian and labor economist whose achievements stand out locally and nationally, Dr. Claudia Golden of Harvard University. Your online programs have additional information about this honoree.
President Wooten, I present to you for the degree Doctor of Public Service, honoris causa, Meredith Wu.
Meredith Wu, as a renowned American academic and author, you have long been a stalwart and champion women's education. Your dedication to the cause was exemplified when you took the helm at Sweetbriar College as its president and saw Sweetbriar through a comprehensive restructuring, including an academic reset that replaced general education with a core curriculum on women's leadership. This significant move not only demonstrated your commitment to women's education, but it also significantly improved the college's academic offerings. Your strategic acumen is evident in your successful measure at Sweetbriar to generate greater revenue and stabilize the budget. In the fall following the restructuring, the first-year enrollment went up 42%, a testament to the renewed interest and confidence in the college under your leadership. The U.S. News and World Report also recognized Sweetbriar as one of the most innovative liberal arts colleges in the nation. Your engagement in women's education has impacts around the world, including your service on the board of the Asian University of Women in Chittagong, Bangladesh, which supports students often from societies with limited opportunities for women. You have authored and edited 7 books, including Race to the Swift and the Industrial and Financial Policy Behind Rapid Economic Growth in South Korea. You were the executive producer of Conferral Saran, The Unreliable People, a film about Stalin's ethnic cleansing of the Koreans during the Great Terror. After your distinguished career that included service as Dean of Arts and Science at the University of Virginia and directing higher education efforts worldwide on the behalf of the Open Society Foundation, you have recently returned to your scholarship. You are serving currently on the faculty of Arizona State University and helping to design new higher education systems around the country and the world. Meredith Wu, in recognition of your distinguished and innovative leadership of Sweetbriar College, for your eloquent advocacy for women's institutions, for your valuable scholarship in research and political science, and your alignment with John Simmons' original vision of our university, Simmons University is proud to grant you the Doctor of Public Service degree, honoris causa. I get 2. I am now pleased to introduce Dr. Meredith Wu to deliver the commencement address.
Thank you, President Wooten. Wow, it's a fantastic gathering. Momentous. And after years of hard work, you deserve all the honors and good wishes being showered on you. Congratulations on a job well done and the new beginnings that await you. I was, as President Wooten mentioned, a college president. I stepped down last spring and was looking forward to a new career of doing anything but giving commencement speeches. But then President Wooten came calling, and who refuses her, and passes up the opportunity to speak at Simmons and to you. So here I am, in spite of myself. Commencement speeches are hard to compose, even if they are mostly banal. And I promised myself I wouldn't read you, "Oh, the places you'll go." The speeches are harder this year because the world around us is complicated. The conflict in the Middle East, the war fought in Ukraine, and our competition with China. Like you, I'm nervous and worried about the next shoe to drop. I came to America as a foreign student when I was 18. I felt like I had stepped off a spaceship. In 4 years, I thought I would get back on that spaceship and, like E.T., go home. It never happened. Even though I loved the country where I was born and deeply admired its resilient and generous people, it was still a homogeneous country. Tied to the same long history and culture, we spoke the same language and ate the same food. Some bopped to the same undulating rhythm of K-pop, and others were glued to K-drama, and maybe even some participated in the Squid Game. So I resolved to begin a new life in the United States, a complex and contradictory country, spectacularly beautiful, powerful, open, generous, innovative, and sometimes mean and heartbreaking. Within its shores was humanity's most stunning diversity, giving it great vitality and great food. One of the 20th century's greatest political philosophers was Hannah Arendt. She was an exile from Nazi Germany. She too began her life all over again in the United States. Uncowed by surveillance and censorship, she became a different kind of thinker. She celebrated the chaos and exuberance of participatory democracy created by the same mind-blowing diversity of humanity, all acting on their impulses to create something new under the sun. Hannah Arendt would say repeatedly, the most exciting thing you can do as a human being is to begin, to renew and chart a different path. Without this capacity to start new, life is a simple continuum from birth to death. You're born, and then you die, as my husband, who is a physician, quips, trapped in the body of a dying animal. Arendt wrote that the action to begin anew is an ever-present reminder that men, though they must die, are not born in order to die, but in order to begin something new. St. Augustine said as much, that there be a beginning, man was created. So there you go, the 2024 graduates. As individuals, you're at the most exhilarating moment, starting all over again, your life, your new life. As citizens, you're also poised to help create a new order for this country. You are a new generation with new challenges, problems, and ways of finding solutions. You see things differently than your older generations. You see things differently than me, which is wonderful. Good for you. The new world you begin is much more complex than the one where your parents and their parents were born. There will be greater diversity of voices and perspectives in your world than even in mine, both within the United States and abroad. Your great challenge going forward is to take stock of this and building and sharing a common world with others with different perspectives. The reality that is devoid of appreciation for different perspectives is not good. It's not round or healthy. Without a deep and compassionate appreciation of other perspectives, we are left to rely on our subjective experience. And in such a cloistered reality, the only thing that may matter are our own feelings, our own desires, and our own sense of right and wrong, such as they are. It is only when we try to understand perspectives that are different, alien, and sometimes from the left field, do we move closer to seeing reality as a whole and develop a shared common sense. Yes, common sense. We think of common sense as something practical and something that Americans possess in great abundance. Well, actually, Thomas Paine's book had the same title and was a publishing phenomena at his time. And that wasn't just because there was nothing else to do but to read books. The book is actually good. Common sense for 18 pence was one of the greatest advertising slogans of the 18th century. In that sense, your generation may have the patriotic duty to cultivate this American of all virtues, but there are other reasons why common sense will be so important in the life you're about to chart. Common sense is actually a very old notion and universally appreciated. Aristotle considered it the nexus at the intersection of the five senses: vision, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. Others, like the Persian philosopher Avicenna, thought it was the fundamental link between reason and sensations, residing in the front of the first cerebral ventricle, right next to imagination. Common sense right next to your imagination. For him, common sense was the cognitive faculty most vital to the discernment and judgment of character, of people and circumstances. It is a kind of uncanny insight into the nature, possibilities, and trajectories of events. This is no doubt also a function of experience and maturity, a healthy dose of which you received through your education at Simmons and building and nurturing friendships. Common sense is also the sense that founds a community and holds it together. Here, the term common is used in the sense of shared, as in the shared tradition, a social virtue that holds society together. So common sense, originally meaning sensus communis, the sense of community, is the force that fundamentally shapes humanity's moral and political existence. But here's the rub. Common sense is a lot easier to create when there is a shared tradition. But you live in a world of great diversity and different perspectives, and so many traditions that are not shared. So when there's not a shared tradition, we need to create one. Out of many, one, e pluribus unum. So that With plenty of common sense, you can build a durable, and resilient common future. When I left the country of my parents and started my life here all over again, I never could have imagined that my new life brings me here, that one day I would address you. You are so talented, so accomplished, and ready to create something new under the sun. Nobody ever criticized the speech for being too short. So I'm going to exercise my common sense. And I'm just going to say to you, I'm betting on you, class of 2024. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Meredith Wu, Simmons alum. We will now begin the conferral of degrees. The Faculty and Board of Trustees of Simmons has voted to grant the degrees authorized to do so by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. When your degree is announced by the Dean or Provost, please stand, remain standing until we have confirmed your degree. Following the conferral of degrees, graduates will come forward to the stage and the Dean or Provost will hand you a diploma, and I will fist bump you. When you leave the stage, please return to your seat and you will be directed back to your row by the commencement staff.
My name is Sanda Erdeles, and I'm the Dean of the School of Library and Information Science. Will the candidates for the Master of Fine Arts, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Public Health, Master in Public Policy, and Advanced Certificates please rise? President Wooten, on behalf of the deans and faculty of Simmons University, I have the honor to present to you these candidates for the degrees of Master of Fine Arts in Writing for Children, Master of Arts in Children's Literature, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Science in Education, Master of Arts in Gender and Cultural Studies, Master of Arts in History, Master of Science, and Advanced Certificates in Library and Information Science, Master of Public Health, and Master in Public Policy. They have completed all the conditions, scholarship, and residence required by our faculty.
Candidates. Woo! Candidates, I hereby grant you these master degrees and certificates. I declare that you are entitled to all the rights, privileges, and dignities pertaining to those degrees. Please move your tassel from the right side of the cap to the left. And will the candidates for master degrees and certificates please come forward to the stage?
Master of Fine Arts in Writing for Children, Remy Miller. Sini Madeline Swade. Master of Fine Arts in Writing for Children and Master of Arts in Children's Literature. Elliot Elise Buckmaster. Karina Enriquez. John Edward Konashevsky. Emily Sun Lee. Renee Joy Rungi. Master of Arts in Children's Literature. Matthew Banks. Alejandra Egaña.
Don't forget that.
Michelle Ann Peruzzi. Natalie Stroud. Amber Weinstock. Master of Arts in Teaching, Elizabeth Ann Dion. Brennan Rory Gondek. Anna P. Kohansky. Erica May. Sarah Ann Slager. Jenna Michelle Squassoni. Allison Kate Stacy. Sarah Margaret Schwister. Elizabeth Kathleen Wilson. Master of Science in Education, Stacia L. Bankert. Mally Rose Citro. Jennifer Correa. Miranda G. Cox. Sharon Marie Falkins. Sarah Margaret Farley. Tinashe Sasha Ganyau. Ashley Grace Gioso. Hayesa D. Gumeres. Tiffany Nicole Horton. Amber Nicole Kemmer. Matthew McDonough. Megan A. Murphy. Natalie Marie Narcisse. Rebecca Lynn Newberger. Emmanuel Chisom Obianikwe.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Emma M. Parsons. Evan Gregory Potter. Sydney Marie Raymond. Brianne Ross. Mackenzie Lucienne Russick. John P. Shopper. Kaylin Leanne Smith. Courtney Elizabeth Tierney. Jonathan Toe. Master of Arts in Gender and Cultural Studies. Riley Megan Adams. Kayla Bulas. Christine Nale DiStefan. Wakaba Hisatomi. Kyle Anthony Rosa. Amanda Wynn. Master of Arts in History. Carrie Connolly Leiden. Master of Science, Library and Information Science. Felicia Marie Texera Aguiar. Xavier Aaron Albin. Virginia Albinson. Rhonda Dawn Alawas. Caitlin Michelle Estrella. Alexis Schuyler Bedell. Devin Mackenzie Bettinson. Emily Joanne Bowie. Sarah Catherine Bowman. Leah Sinclair Brooks. Autumn Elizabeth Brown. Sabrina Marie Brown. Joelle Lee Buenaventura. Jessica Diane Cameron.
Yay, Jessica!
Elizabeth F. Carberry. Allison Drowan Carter.
Nathaniel Charles Casper Miller.
Alexis Mendoza Kroback. Catherine Porter Cipolla. Karen Michelle Clausen Brown. Adele Celia Conway. Elizabeth Anna Corretto.
Lila Crum.
Laura Dainton. Lee Davis. Isabella Laue Di Gregorio. Rebecca DeGrief. Dawn Della Santa. Lauren Mary Elizabeth Demers. Danielle Eleanor Dempsey. Joshua Diaz Bonet. Rachel Dillon. Samantha Ann Donahue. Megan Dakota Donati. Catherine Donnelly. Ava Marie Duga. Regina Marie Jurgis. Haley Marie Edgar. Michael Adrian Elmer. Eric Eugene Amy. Sarah Emmett. Lily Francis Aramita. Jonin Ileana Escobedo Garcia. Tiemba Nicole Ferguson. Mary Margaret Violet Fincher. Erin Olivia Finn. Caitlin Lyanne Foster. Elliot Thomas Fumanti. Christina Galanti. Megan Elizabeth Gallagher. Lauren Catherine Wilkins Garber. Emerson Gray Getson. Ezra P. Gish. Barrett Mark Golay. Corey Lee Edgerton Heisler. Megan Lee Halika. Fiona Kaylee Halloran. Mick Hamilton. Whitney Whalen Hammond. Ashley Marie Herrera. Emily Ann Humphrey. Rachel Inerarity. Abigail Lee Johnston. Hazel Grace Calderon. Monica Gregory.
Jonathan Christopher Hammond.
Sarah Ann Fairbank Hertig. Jamie Morgan Jackson Flowers. Loretta Bernice Swift. Ji Wan Kang. Phoebe Hines. Benjamin David Kaplan. Emma Suzanne Kell. Anna Elizabeth Kelly. Megan Leah Kelly. Katie Leanne Kidwell. Jane Fulton Kerber. Julia Klukoff. Catherine M. Kovarek.
Ruth Lillian Kramer.
Marco Lanier. Emma Leisentratt. Nathan Robert Lemke. Anna Purse Libertine. Catherine Rose Lonergan. Rowan Josephine Lowell. Molly Rose Lowry. Alana Ray MacArthur. Emma Catherine Monahan. Lindsay Gabrielle Moore. Emily Margaret Newell. Zoe Layla Babbitt Palmer. Grace Elizabeth Parenti. Benjamin Francisco Snowden Para. Lauren Olivia Pash. Cassandra Lynn Peltier. Holly Lee Pentilla. Anna Paulina Petrowitz. Rhiannon E. Rainey. Jackson James Trefiro Reed. Amanda Emily Roberts. Lisa C. Roberts. Rebecca Rogers. Sylvia Roma. Jonathan Winston Nicholas Rowe. Sorilis Ruiz Escobar. Sophia Lily Sachente. Sophia London Saffron. Yuko Sato. Kelly Schmidt. Reina Teresa Shaketti. Jordan Shaw. Amelia Hazel Catherine Sigler. Joshua Michael Spicer. Marlo Stefanik. Penelope Taylor. Sasha Beatrice Guinness Tikayan. Paula Victoria Torre Nieto. Shoshana Malka Traum. Emma Olivia Trujillo. Samantha Alice Tullis. Emily T. Maxwell Vivacqua. Isabel Kellen Wagner. Adrian Molife Walker. Hannah Rose Wanless. Amanda Waters. Abigail Rose Wedlick. Neil Hollis Whitefur. Wendy Jean Warizki. Savannah Rose Young. Master of Science in Library and Information Science and Master of Arts in Children's Literature. Rachel Claire Silver Hertzberg. Kaylin Birch Heston. Rachel Jacoby. Kat Kaiser. Celeste Elaine Maffey. Mac Lee McAndrew. Betty Thompson. Master of Science and Master of Arts in History, Archives Management. Virginia Cluett Jenkins. Michelle Lavelle. Madison Rose Mark. Abigail Metzler. Gabriella Catherine Petrone. Jonna Lee Purchase. Lillian Thorne. Savannah Brooke York. Master of Public Health. Stephanie Raquel Gomez. Michaela Lassie. Chantel Fernanda Mercedes. Peggy Montlewis. Emily Kane. Nicole V. Polanco. Sage Rosenthal. Sara Herminia Sanson Hernandez. Michelle S. Soto. To Teresa Ann Tran. Annie Maria C. Julia M. Wood. Caitlin E. Worthington.
Brett Zimmerman.
Master in Public Policy. Michelle C. Bozzi. Kylie Marie Collins. Akasha Ford. Audrey F. Grant. Maureen Isabella Grant. Meredith Allison Lamalva. Maria Elisa Martinez Anzola. Charlotte Spire Stocks.
Good morning. My name is Stephanie Kosner, and I'm the Provost of Simmons University. President Wooten, on behalf of the deans and faculty of Simmons University, I have the honor to present to you these candidates for the degrees Bachelors of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and Bachelor of Science in Social Work. They have completed all the conditions of scholarship and residence required by our faculty. We are also proud to recognize the members of the Academy, Simmons University's Undergraduate Honor Society. Academy was founded in 1918 and became the Simmons Honor Society in 1943. Since 1977, members of the senior class whose cumulative grade point average is in the top 10% have been eligible for induction into the Academy. For each Academy member, you will see it noted on the screen when they cross the stage. Congratulations to these students on their academic achievements. Will all of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please rise? Woo!
I hereby grant you the bachelor degree and declare that you are entitled to all the rights, privileges, and dignities pertaining to the bachelor degree. Please move your tassel from the right side of the cap to the left. The candidates for these degrees are led by members of the Executive Board for the Student Government Association and the 2024 Class Council. Will the baccalaureate degree candidates please come forward to the stage?
Student Government Association and Class Council. Sarah Elizabeth Auletta. Summer Marie Prentice. Sunai Naya Clark. Bartiana Brown. Isabella Fenton Yee. Chloe M. Johnson. Daniela Gil Veras. Bachelor of Arts. Atia Abdur Rahman. Ade Awez Ahmed. Rachel Andriaki. Olivia Antonelli Ray. Carla Edith Bamaka Lopez. Caitlin Mungmung Benton. Abigail E. Blinn. Jordan Bradford. Andriana Marie Brown.
It's okay, Molly.
Molly Marie Calkins.
Good job, friend.
Maria Ellen Carmona. Jacqueline Blair Carrata. Diane Chen.
Emily Ann Armand.
Hannah Elizabeth Chestnut. Jonna Marie Colapietro. Beatrice Sweet Pea Crocker. Laura Luisa Cabral Govea.
Claire Ottorino.
Tessa Rose Culhane. Caitlin Curry.
Tina De Silva.
Dean Perney Davidson. Sophie Louise Duane Levitt. Allison Victoria Dudas. Gia Elizabeth Ellie. Nalia Evans. Christina Elizabeth Min Ferrari. Destiny Figueroa. Sarah Rose Fusillo. Sophia Kazuko Getz. Layla Sophia Glattman. Grayson Gustafson DeLong. Hannah Hanscom. Catherine Grace Harrington. Allie Elizabeth Hobby. Haley Riley Hull. Seville Nicole Kais. Lily Powell Colmorgan. Katie Laura. Grace Lau. Grace Lau. Elizabeth Rose Lassiter. Sydney Lawrence. Marguerite Noel Likes. Melissa Tatiana Lovato. Jennifer L. Maloney. Leah Marie Manfra. Leslie Guadalupe Martinez Gomez. Abigail Sky McDonald. Elizabeth Jane Maringer. Nuvia Judith Merida. Deja Talia Miller. Amy Grace Moody. Sunday and Todo. Ari O'Brien. Starlena Marie Murphy. Natalie Rose Ochoa. Elizabeth Ann Palmer. Jamie Aaron Perkins. Stephanie Christina Pichardo. Zaleka I. Queen Pastel. Estella Raya Fouts. Miyako Soledad Rico. Emily Fiona Reben. Hannah L. Riley. Kayla Elizabeth Roach. Mary Madeline Rocha. Erin Rooney. Julia Louise Rush. Shriyashi Sapkota. Kala Safelson. Grace Ruby Schrader. Megan Tracy Schwartz. Yukti Sharma. Elena Catalina Sierra. Michaela Lee Smith. Nicole Marie Soto. Katarina Helena Souza. Aiden Blythe Sparks. Christine Spinoza. Anderson Steele. Mia Suchi. Megan Elaine Sutherland. Grace Elizabeth Tamburella. Isabella Hope Taylor. Morea Rose Thompson. Natalie R. Tribal. Ana Fernanda Tueme Lazama. Leah Vivi Vicky. Ivy Wanjiro Waikwa. Julia Rose Weiland. Anek Yen. Gabriel Zani. Eduarda Zanoni. Riham Zerwal. Winnie Joe. Bachelor of Science. Camila Abreu. Naomi Adamski. Nardos Hailu Alemu. Amy J. Almonte Garcia. Piper J. Allier Herman. Jalen M. Angelo. Alexis Elizabeth Aruda. Caroline Aspinwall. Amelia Austin. Layla M. Idibi. Maya Macy Balling. Vicky Victoria Bazarbachian. Rowan Bentley Melly. Alexi Ray Benton. Abigail Ilana Bloom.
Hind Bushtut.
Kelly, say it again.
Hind Bushtut.
Jada Cameron. Lisette Campuzano Martinez.
Tatsumiya Sazimer.
Shreya Chattopadhyay. Milena Chaufan. Joanne Chung. Ariana N. Coakley. Maya R. Corrado. Ava Sine Diello. Elisa Buizon de Magiba. Abigail Rose Ethorn. Taylor Eddings. Deborah Frostmiskeda Lindsay Edouard. Mariska Filzame. Lauren Elizabeth Francesconi. Rachel Merrill Friedman. Jenny Teresa Gannon. Sarah Nicole Giuliano. Katiana Chi Gora. Emily Rose Greco. Helena M. Greenslit. Leanne J. Gregory. Madeline Eileen Getlut. Faith Candice Hatcher. Katie Jasmine Hernandez. Olivia R. Hewitt. Sarah Ann Hornack. Chelsea Hua. Israel Irizarry. Safana Akil Jalal. Sophia Yaunishkis. Cameron M. Jester. Noshin Atkia Khan.
Nicole Ashley Kwong.
Lena Legzawi. Serena P. Lau. Vivian Lee. Caroline Leal Pamplona. Julie Felix Lima. Damaris Azucena Lopez. Katrina Reyes Meninsala. Diana Martinez. Tisha Marwa. Delilah Mary Marziallo. Nicole Lynn Morrow. Caroline Mazariegos. Ava Lee McConnell. Sydney McSoley. Stephanie Ann Mead. Alexis Catherine Melvin. Cressida Sosna Michaelowski. Siham Abdiweli Mohammed. Sophia Gwendolyn Moore. Jade Mercedes Moreta. Amna Nazir. Jennifer Ng. Karen Nguyen. Melanie Tui V. Win. Francesca N. Nicholas. Calum Ellery Noonan. Angie Denise Nottage. Sofia Elena Nunez. Precious Ayomide Olugutera. Emma Camille Orr. Lorelise Perez. Clarissa Evelyn Palencia. Olivia Claire Palmer. Audrey Catherine Parker. Charlotte Ann Peace. Mara Isabel Montero Pereira. Gianna Marie Petrucci. Riley Phillips. Ava Poole. Sion Barrickman Queen.
Allison Quintero.
Emma Grace Radlinsky.
Tiana Marie Singara Colon.
Grace A. Raymond. Christina Louise Reed. Sasha Maria Rengifo. Shara Marie Rosario. Ashley Marie Rosen. Samantha May Ryan. Carlene Saint Leger. Danica Francine Dolumbal Santillan. Anna Saunders. Emma Louise Scott. Kimberly Silva Lopez. Ekaterini Flora Simeonidis. Melissa Ann Seinwick. Rachel Ann Seinwick. Azima Solomon. Haley Elizabeth St. Hilaire. Hannah Sullivan. Isma Tariq. Elba El Tejada. Jordan Camille Goins Thompson. Paige Loretta Thompson. Jada T. Tinnen. An Min Tran. Victoria Tan Tran. Olivia Mary Trozen. Rebecca Ann Walls. Lindsay White. Olivia Camille Windsor. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Alima Ahmed. Julia Brusa. Margaret Campbell Callender. Catherine Elizabeth Castle. Crystal Chan. Lisa Marie DeRosier. Helena K. Intrikin. Diana Estrada. Juliana Dietrich Courtbaui Ferreros. Oliver Cecile Fontaine.
Simone X. Grossweiler.
Rashida Alicia Hagakor.
Jessica Krish.
Ashley Kwan. Nicole Lewis.
Karen May L'Italien.
Tatiana Maria Pina. Maritza Elizabeth Ramirez. Nayeli Jasmine Sanchez. Sherry Lynn Snow. Katie Madison Weekly. Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Sahudi Adhikari. Jordaliz Emilia Alvarez. Aria Badra. Olivia Rose Balsamo. Lily Angeline Bautista. Belle Rose Bauer. Lauren Elizabeth Brewster. Jessica Ann Buckley. V. Bowie. Nicole Marie Capel. Amanda Yan Chan. Julia Isabel Chaucy. Yale Chen. Jacinta Rebecca Shirak. Julia Cincinnato. Leanne Patricia Clancy. Clara Jeanette Collins. Claire Connors. Cassandra Dajane. Stalia Vaya Delianidu. Isabel Diosa Detweiler. Sonica DeCall. Kylie Doris. Maya Doobie. Shannon Claire Dunnigan. Suha Mohammed Ahmed El Sheikh. Sahara Gael Etienne. Claire Fenley. Madeline J. Fleming. Caitlin May Fry. Kaylee M. Furtado. Courtney E. Jelena. Lila Erin Gendro. Sage Louise Getchell. Jillian Rose Gomes. Aspen Green Kaberman.
Molly McSween Gwynevin.
Jillian Rose Gomes. Shayla Fonts Gomes. Soraya Reem Hafiani. Mariana Homez. Peyton Howland. Mariana Jimenez. Shay Elizabeth Johnson. Jaden Jichai Jung. Kyla S. Kenny. Tiara Kirkman. Lily Anna Kletzov. Elizabeth Rose Krenicki. Riley Elizabeth Lambert.
Georgia Law.
Alessandra Dantas Lebron. Marlena Jolie Leocadio. Clara Leo. Grace Bernadette Maxween. Laiba Maksud. Sarah Mackenzie Marrow. Ariana Martinez. Gabriela Francis Celia Martinez. Layla Matthew. Taryn P. McEntegart. Nora Elizabeth McPherson. Natalie Mendez. Stella May Miller. Sydney Eileen Newmith. Danielle Marie Norton. Marita Scott Nothacker. Sophia Marie Nuderangelo. Christina Nyop Win. Madison Eiley Oaks. Ragi Oja. Allison Ray Payne. Jayla Parnell. Krishna Mukesh Patel. Salinette Perez. Rebecca Sarah Plum.
Griselda Marina Portilla Melendez.
Caitlin Grace Quinlan. Emma Grace Radford. Sophia Rabal. Jalen Michaela Roberts. Catherine Ann Rogan. Rebecca Julie Schwartz. Isabella Hazel Skiplini. Zeri June Sage Shagaderi.
This gentleman with the blue right here.
Lydia Bates Shepherd. Niasa Amara Stupard.
Audrey M. Tennyson.
Nancy Tran. Talia Lorraine Verbort. Jillian Maria Vickery. Martina Vo. Riley Elizabeth Warner. Emma Jane Wilcoxon. Riley Victoria Wurtzel. Annie Shin Ying Yang. Janet Yee. Brooke Louise Zaheen. Crystal Jung. Jessica Joe. Jenny Joe. Bachelor of Social Work. Hawa Jailani Abdi. Crystal Alicea Adorno. Lindsay Marie Albright. Cynthia Atui. Amy Chanoa Carla Urbayez. Maya Cohen. Apollo Correa. Sadie Frida Kotler. Adakmary Delbry. Victoria Rose Dolan. Amanda Rose Fecto. Christina Forrester. Ella Gill. Miranda Page Hamblin. Maya Edith Hara. Jasmine Kaur. Saida Khan. Victoria Ray Lavelle. Sophia Grace LeBlanc. Eugenia Lee. Carrie Rose Lenehan. Allison May McElligott. Natalie Denise Johnson. Shayla Marie Mellinson. Shirley Morales Pais. Erin Marie Pollard. Abigail M. Ribeiro. Alexis Rose Rivera. Joa Chi Shu. Shalane Tracy Shortal Machabaya. Anna M. Splachter. Solemi R. Suarez Quinton. Abigail Sullivan. Anna Maria Trimboli. Jennifer C. Velasquez. Lania S. Whitney. Caitlin Williams. Michaela Wright. Bachelor of Science. Khadijah Shania McLean.
Wow. Congratulations again to our master's candidates and the members of the undergraduate class of 2024. We are so proud of your accomplishments. We are joined on stage today by Courtney Bryan, class of '94 and class of 2001 MBA, Director of Student Outreach, and Pamela Moran Deschelle, class of '75, Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, representing the Simmons University Alumni Association, who are so happy to welcome you as their very newest members. This brings us to the conclusion of Simmons University's 119th morning commencement ceremony. Congratulations to our new alum, to your family and friends. On behalf of the trustees, faculty, and staff of the university, best wishes. Thank you to all of your guests for being part of this wonderful celebration. We ask that our family, friends, and guests meet their students outside of the MGM Music Hall as we prepare for our afternoon ceremony. The MGM house staff will assist you as you exit the building to the street. We invite you back to the Simmons campus so graduates can pick up their diplomas in the Commons grounds and stop by the bookstore and take all your pictures. Once again, thank you for choosing Simmons for your educational home, and please remain seated until the academic procession has concluded.